same old J. I know the lane don't set it out of chain. Don't weigh him in the gutter every day. Probably flame, oh yeah. In the middle of the drought, we hang the throw blade. Niggas in the trap ain't chained in 4 days. Waiting on the page to saying the blow came. Stutters just finding my way to get paid. Anyway, in the vibe, I've been there, home. Niggas ball, niggas dying, ain't shit fair, home. The crackers give you some time, you'll sit there, home. My niggas down, I see you when I get there, home. On a long dial on the life, but right or wrong, it's all for life. Speak better than me. Shout out to the streets, ain't the place to be. I'm telling you, cause it's too late for me.
Better than me.
Crackers love nothing better to see than young niggas with a better than so be better than me. I know your mama waiting faithfully on the baby to graduate and see. You way better than me, better than us, and better than this. Take a chance, you can change some shit. You could be better than who's in the game, son, learn it young. When these haters speak your name and burn their tongue. Never be ashamed of how you live or where you from. Niggas will see how far you come. Without a gun, you got something to make them ball you, son. That's $1 million mind. Why these niggas is dumb? Yeah, they gon' get out of line, but these niggas is scum. They out of sight, not of mind. Till you visit the slum. Stay down, stay on your ground, and your digits are calm. Bottom line, you gotta shine no matter what you become. The streets is smart up, in your mind, and 5% muscle. 10 stronger, 10 times, and 35% hustle. Trust it, they don't bury the skin, they bury the dead. When anticipate, pistol play, be very prepared. And if you ain't, find somewhere to bury your head. Because them hot ones from them choppers take your body to shreds. Shout out the streets ain't the place to be. I'm telling you, cause it's too late for me. Ain't be better than me. Crackers love nothing better to see than young niggas with a better shit. So be better than me. I know your mama waiting faithfully on the baby to graduate and see. You way better than me. Better than us.
Better than this. Take a chance, you can change some shit.
You could be better than me. Broke down Cadillac, ride high. That many trusts in this life, either shine or die. I'ma live 1 or 2 ways, either grind or cry. And I'ma grind it out even if I'm down and I ain't got no more in me. So what the fuck you lying about? Man, right now, but they gon' be when they start finding out. That bullshit you be talking ain't the real deal. That ain't your blow, them ain't your call on how you really live. See what you need to do and take a chill with a pill. Go and chill your ass out for they deal. Your ass out. Hand from a man and a man clean. All the mother nigga taking the fall, you gon' take the last thing out. It's all in. How everybody put the ball in, everybody else all in. You know what they fall in, need some flaw in. I'm telling you, shout it. Don't be buying none of that bullshit, they selling you, shout it. All that other shit ain't talking is irrelevant, shout it. Tell them, show you the paper for they show you the cake. To see a whole different nigga once you open them papers. Follow haters, nothing holy can save us, but hey, you better than me. Shout it, them streets ain't the place to be. I'm telling you, cause it's too late for me. Ain't be better than me. Crackers love nothing better to see than young niggas with a felony. Hey, so be better than me. I know your mama waiting faithfully on the baby to graduate and see. You way better than me, better than us, and better than this. Take a chance, you can change some shit. You could be better than me. Shout it, them streets ain't the place to be. I'm telling you, cause it's too late for me. Ain't be better than me. Crackers love nothing better to see than young niggas with a felony. Hey, so be better than me. I know your mama waiting faithfully on the baby to graduate and see. You way better than me, better than us, and better than this. Take a chance, you can change some shit. You could be better than me. Hey, shout it, look, man, I'ma tell you like this, man. The dope game ain't shit, shout it. This shit damn near over with, you know what I'm saying? This shit was designed to last a certain amount of time, man. The time running out, you understand? If you ain't already in the game, you ain't already got birds, you ain't already stacking your shuttle, you may as well goddamn take care of the school, man. Don't try and get in right now. I'm telling you something for your own good, nigga. You hear? Don't be looking at me listening to dope boys in the trap, nigga, thinking it's all about that. You know, don't be like me, nigga. Be better than me, you know what I'm saying? Take your motherfucking ass to school, nigga. Get you some property, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'ma tell you this shit set up, shout it out all the difference, shout it. Hey, the federal motherfucking government, nigga, we'll have your motherfucking ass sitting still for a long time. They'll hide your motherfucking ass, your hair get long as motherfucking Methuselah, nigga. You won't see no motherfucking life there, you know what I'm saying? This shit, hey, 1 gram of crack like 1,000 motherfucking grams of powder in the federal penitentiary system. You, hey, look, you better get your mind right, shout it. I'm telling you, don't be getting behind them wild man, waiting them cracker to give you some help, cause ain't nothing. The motherfuckers hide your goddamn man. Nigga, don't nobody see your
They gonna throw the key in the ocean.
I got 3 partners there, 1
Nigga,
dead, nigga.
he ain't lying. Get your ass out the street. Cause when they lock your ass up, real talk, you see that? You see that ocean? They gonna throw the key in there on your ass. That's what they gonna do. Old school T.I., he knew what he was talking about. Look, I'm an old player. I've been in the game a long time, everybody. A long time. I am 43 years old now. I've been running on this beach, this Hollywood beach right here. I've been running on this beach since I was like 13, 14. It was real quiet back then. I used to be on South Beach faithfully. That's when they used to have the SBP, South Beach Posse, Syndicans. It was crazy back then. Like, a lot of people got beat up on a daily basis on South Beach. Nightly basis at that. And if you weren't in South Beach in the 90s, oh baby, you missed it. And I'm not, you probably hear that a lot. Oh, you missed this. No, South Beach in the 90s was something. I promise y'all was something. Say hi. Hey, how y'all doing? Bro play see who moves well. Anyway, look, I'm talking about South Beach. A lot of people like Miami. Back then it was beautiful. And I've been running on the beach a long time, but he right about do something with yourself, try to get out the street and all that, cause ain't nothing beautiful. I would always sneak away from the hood and come to the beach, you know. And here I am many years later. I reside on the beach and maintain and campaign on the beach. But yeah, hey, let's have some fun, y'all. Look, but if y'all have any questions, bro play Seru Muswala song. Hi, I'm Indian. Hello, India. Peace to India. Hey, this, we in the dirty South now, baby. I'm a Dade County native, so you know, this what we doing around here. It's a trap. Hey, check this out, y'all. That's the life. Play one of my little jams. So yeah, like I was saying, yeah, this a good one right here. Check this out.
Y'all ain't never seen a dope boy play the piano and rap at the same time. Let me show you something left and right like this, nigga. Read this. I'm 22 and I'm bet in the game. Say I'm a super cool, still a threat at the same time. Rhyme about the times I invested in pain, legend pain, every aspect of the game. I'm the answer to your prayers if you're praying for change. So how dare you compare us and say we're the same? When I'm climbing the ladder, they stuck in the same mind frame. They accomplishments are nothing to gain. But visually see them out of your brain. Except this rose gold glow from my wrist and my chain. I entertain young niggas who slang like a picture, no frame. See it simple and plain. My shit bang, spit flame, put niggas to shame. Flow so insane, lyrics sick in your brain. Now you can't mention my city unless you mention my name. T-I-P-I-M-P, I'm the man. And you don't want no trouble with me, just be easy. The drama ain't nothing. Before you having problems, just breathe. Hey, you ain't worth dying, believe it. You don't want your mama to grieve. But mind your business, don't bother the G. Swear you stunned, but your friend to me. Behind the scenes or behind your breeze. Kissing ass when I came to leave. Set the standard for Atlanta, rearranged to leave. Okay, so what the fuck is fame to me? I've been partners since kindergarten, use a lame to me. I get a niggas what they came to see, a reflection of oneself where they aim to be. As you can see, it ain't no change in me, and you won't meet another nigga off the chain as me. I'm so fly, no lie, don't deny it, you feel so inspired by my style, decide to try yourself, but you won't meet nobody ranked as high as myself. The checks you weighing on homes, I can sign them myself. Told gas, drove smoke that, now I'm high. Seats way back in the Maybach, I ride through the streets of the west side. I slap five and throw dub, show love, nigga, hate me, right? Be easy. Hey, you don't want no trouble with me, just be easy. The drama ain't nothing, before you having problems with me, but be easy. Hey, you ain't worth dying, believe it. You don't want your mama to grieve. But mind your business, don't bother the G. Swear you stunned, but your friend to me. Behind the scenes or behind your breezes, be easy. We live here, T.I.P. trap music, understand that? Grand hustle here. Hey, what's happening to me? Let's ride out, homie. Hey, we live, man. PSC, Pimp Squad, clear, shout it.
Be easy, big pack, baby. Be easy, big pack, baby. Locked and loaded, baby.
chasing the highs. Never win or wise the way that he died. Understand like a man to the day that he died. Or was he reaching for guns or trying to run? Or was he outside in the lawn in front of his son? If you run in your mouth, you can die in the slum. Cause in the South on farm, they die for crimes. You can die for your partners or die for your mom. You can die cause niggas just heard their alarm. Still a die on a plane and say it's a bomb. When they running into the tower, they just say it's a dome. Screaming the law the moment that it's hitting the building. Total disregard all men, women, and children. Niggas get killed when people mix their money with fear. I'm spending my money up in the wall, some in the ceiling. I'm just one of the millions of niggas who bucket. Hey, it's a war going on and they killing for nothing. We in denial all the while they were flicking the buttons. I'd rather be down for something instead of living for nothing. End of discussion. Ain't no more talk. Just start killing niggas off till ain't no more chalk. Or no more tape the outline. No more scenes or no more crime. No more.
What's for you guys? Shit, I give away free stuff all the time. I'm not lying. I'm just not good online. Online. On OLINE. I always give, I'm a street hustler and I don't get my hands dirty. So I always have tons of shit. Like you guys would never believe the shit I get my hands on. I sell jewelry, I sell perfume, I sell electronics, I sell more stuff. I should be really exhibiting what I do, but people are so hypocritical that I don't got time for judgmental people. But shit, fine shit, fine shit. But if there was a way for me to give away some shit, I would give it away. I love giving stuff away. Like, I'm always giving stuff away. I genuinely love to give things away. It just makes me happy. I've been that way since I was a kid. That's why I don't really deal with too much because I don't need likes or followers or anything like that. I like to know the person one-on-one and I like to give them stuff. Bro, giveaway. How do I do it? If you guys teach me how to do a giveaway, I'm also the Swarovski specialist. So I actually customize stuff. I've been doing it forever. I'm the first one to create $1,000 Air Force Ones back in 2000 and bro, give me a iPhone 16 Pro Max. I wouldn't do that for you. You know, shit. If I could, and you deserved it and were in need of it, of course. But obviously, you got something that's online, and I got a smartphone. I ain't even that smart. So, but if I knew how to do a giveaway, I would give away some dope stuff. Like I'll give away some free cologne. This is just an Afnan 9 p.m. But I get all kinds of exotic stuff from Al Harmain, from Chateau Le Parfum, from Orientica. Like I've been doing this stuff for a long time. So I don't know if you guys taught me, I'll do a giveaway. Bro, I am from Kashmir. Yeah, I like wearing cashmere. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been there, but I love cashmere. It's the finest. I love to wear cashmere sweaters. I got on a silk. I always put on something on my body that's real nice. I will give you free apples. You could give me free apples. I'll mash them up and give them back to you free apple sauce. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do. You give me the apples, I'll mash them and give out applesauce. How about that? You know, shit. You know, I like to give, like I said, so I ain't gonna just keep your apples. I'ma smash them and give them away. You know, or I might smash them and give out apple cider. You know, so how about that? But yeah, I got a bunch of stuff in here, but I got the table right there, and it's in the way. You are nice, bro. I try to be. You know, I've always been that way since I was a kid. But, you know, a lot of people like to harm nice people. And so I stay away from a lot of people because I'm also real good at boxing. I've been a boxer all my life since I was a kid. So I like punching people in their head. I mean, I don't like doing it unless they absolutely deserve it and they try to put their hands on me. But I'm good with my hands. So usually most fighters are nice. Most fighters are very nice. Do I believe in the afterlife? I don't think that far. I don't really try to think that far because I'm in the moment. And as an artist, we live in the moment. We draw from a lot of different elements and experiences we have right here, right now. So we make the most of the moment, and we also are good at the alchemy thing, putting things together, and we're real good at reinventing ourselves and things of that nature. I like to study a lot of very bright minds of the past. So I don't really think that far ahead. Some things, bro, can I make you believe? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it, due to the simple fact that I have such a strong self belief, due to the fact I've been self taught. I've never been under any indoctrination by any other belief system or person. And I've been able to use trial and error to find out what's good and what's righteous and what is not. No, you don't stand a chance of making me believe in the afterlife unless I experience it. I will clear you doubt, bro, as a brother. I will clear you doubt, bro. Well, it's not it's really, if that's an angle you want to work from, that's cool. But I'm not into making anyone believe anything. I'm not here to recruit. I'm a leader, so I like to strike my people with knowledge and set them free. A boss likes to give you orders and keep you under them. That's the only way they can possess power. But like I said, a leader sets his people free. A boss or a person that's indoctrinated likes to have followers or people under them. That allows them to, I don't know if it would be feel a certain way or whatever the case may be. That's the difference. We need more leaders, and a leader, knowledge sets my people free. And as I speak of this, I have just one person now listening. When I'm playing the music and acting a fool, I have a lot of people listening, So that's why I don't go online, because most people don't really want to know the truth. A sweet lie is better than the bitter truth. But I always say the truth is like medicine. Don't taste good, but it's good for you. And that happened because as a kid, I was kind of bad and everyone snitched on me. He did it, he did it, he did it. Everybody snitched on me as a kid. And I was like, fuck, they do the same shit I do. They don't get caught. As soon as I do it, I'm in trouble. I think one of the rap song was to do is son when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. I forget who sings that song, but yeah, it's so true. There's a bunch of superficial chicken-hearted rap bastards running around, and they like to start trouble and then play victim. Um, One who respects everyone's mindset. Well, as do I. I respect everyone's mindset, and that allows me to be a free person. Excuse me. Um, uh, Even though people that do believe in control and power will always have followers. You can always have followers if you believe in yourself or strongly in something. But man, I be real with you, I was pimping for years. I had women, like, I had pretty girls, when I was young and lived a good life. And now whew, I'm older now and life is good. Life is smooth. It's, I figured it out. Once you get a little older, you figure out how to, like, it's like surfing. In the beginning, life is tough. How old are you, by the way? How old are you? Ovi, 15, or at Uvi. I'm 19. Okay, boom. See, when I was 19, I was running around out here on the beach, chasing skirts, chasing girls all the time. Yeah, 19. I remember I had a Russian girlfriend at that time. Her dad was some fucking big dude in Russia, and he sent her here to live. And so I was with this rich Russian girl when I was 19. And we used to ride around in new Mercedes Benz all the time. Them were the good old days. Yeah, but I remember when I was 19. I'll never forget. We would ride up and down South Beach, Miami Beach, and we were, puffing a little bud and stuff. And that's what I at your age it was lovely for me. I would recommend you try to find a girlfriend, or in this way you can be busy with your time, because you have to understand human nature, and you gotta be with it. You gotta get you an old lady, man. You gotta get you a chick, man. No, bro, I just respect the girls, and I want when I get married, then I will enjoy. Yeah, I don't know your culture, but unless it's cultural, here in the United States, it's kind of hard because the women, like, you kind of gotta have some experience a little bit. So they don't want like some old regular dude. The women here are impossible in America. If you're here in America, they're virtually impossible. I don't care if you're the tough guy or whatever. They are virtually impossible. They never are happy if you're in America. So if you're in your country marrying, probably work better, but trying to get married here, good luck, buddy. These women here are a trip. They want a lot of money. Bro, the war with NAFs is very hard. The NAFs. What are NAFs? NAFS? NAFs. Bring me up to speed. NAFs. There's always going to be differences, and there's always going to be resistance. So put your hard hat on, tie up your boots, and keep on going. To fight with heart, to control ourselves. Yeah, that's why I come to the beach all the time, and I like to reflect on my past when I was your age. See, now I'm twice your age. So I have a son. He's actually up north. He's 14 now. But um, I like to reflect on my youth when I was your age. Because, back then we didn't have the computer and all this stuff. Kashmir, I would love to. I would love to come to Kashmir. I would really go to Kashmir and probably spread my wings. And really, see, in America, I never really spread my wings because I probably end up in jail or hurt. So I'm very cautious. I'm very calculated. I'm very witty and very charming to stay away from. Here is snow this time. I like snow. I'm from Minnesota, so I know what snow is, even though I haven't seen it in a long time. Yeah, but Kashmir, I know where Kashmir is. That's Kashmir is is it in the Hindi mountains? Kashmir, is it in the Hindi mountains? Kashmir. Where is Kashmir? Is it in the Hindus mountains? India. Haha. Hindus Mount India. I knew it. See, I just got a lot of common sense, because I like to study a lot. So, like the person that told me to shut up, what's his name? De Niro Miller. You see these type of in India. You see, just because I like to study the globe, Hindustan. Exactly. You see, I like to study a lot. So, and I love to study cultures, even though I've never traveled out of the U.S. I study everywhere. So I know a lot about your culture. I know a lot about India. Um, I know. You're so right. I think after I had a son, I kind of got stuck a little bit, but I don't know how I've stayed pure hearted for here in hell for so long. I just stay away from everybody. Cause like I said, as a fighter, I boxed all my life when I was young. And you got a lot of people that they run their mouth a lot. Dinero, I accept you're sorry, bro. No problem. I'm not a tough guy. I'm not a tough guy, and I don't like to go back and forth with people unless they try to be intellectually superior. See, I only went to the 8th grade, but I studied so much that I could, I can probably. spar verbally and psychologically with scholars, scholars from school. So back to the thing. I should leave America. I have a plan to leave America. It's in the works. I don't know where exactly I want to go. I have to like the women. So wherever I go, I have to like the women. And I understand you guys over there a little, but us Americans, we've been exposed to a lot. So I love to be around women. So, I like dudes are cool, I'd be with the homies and shit a little bit every now and then, but I have to be around women. So, and I know in Hindustan and the religion, the culture, uh, 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 the marriage is very serious and everything is pretty much pro. I have friends in America. No, I believe you have friends, so you know how we are. We're fucked up, I can admit it. You know, we got too much at our fingertips. Too many. It's all the gluttony. We have too much access to too many things, so we're spoiled and we don't even know it. We're spoiled beyond repair. But I could go to another culture and I can transition and I could respect the culture and behave myself. Where others, I can imagine, I wouldn't want to go with a group of Americans anywhere outside of America. Yo hablo español 100%, pardon ruski, vale creole, yeah, I speak a few languages, so, you know, I would do well. I understand I'm worthless as fuck. Then go outside, get a fishing pole, get a lure, and throw it in the water until you catch a fish, and you'll find worth. Look, I didn't give you a fish, I taught you to fish. Now you could feed yourself for a lifetime. So you're not worthless. Go get you a fishing pole, put a lure on it, a worm or something with some hooks, throw it out, catch you a fish, and watch how your whole spirit and your mind and your heart gets excited. And now you've done something for yourself exciting. I just went fishing. Look at my pole. I just went fishing. I go fishing all the time. And it's very therapeutic. It's so special. You get to look in the water and stuff. No, bro, he is Muslim and he loves his wife and his child's never saw a other girl. No, I understand all that. That's why I don't need to go over there. I know where I need to go. I understand over there you guys are very serious about what you're doing. I respect that. I would like to go visit, but I needs to go somewhere where I give my royal treatment. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with women, so you know, I need, us brothers, we need to go where we're most valued. And also as a black man, American, I need to go where, my culture can be accepted a little bit. India, y'all tough over there. Y'all real tough. Y'all don't fuck around. A lot of people think this and that and that and this. Indians work harder than anybody. They're very stubborn. You guys are very, very, you know what you want and you know how to do it, and you guys pretty much get it done. And you come here to America and do very well because of the business traits and the culture you guys have over there allows you guys to thrive even more over here. So, I understand how stuff goes. But for me to go thrive in your country, I have to sing hip hop all night long, On steroids, I think I've never known anyone that's ever done a steroid in their life. My opinion on steroids would be I really don't have one because I don't have any expertise. I know a few things about a lot of stuff, but I don't know much about steroids. So I probably wouldn't even I would only give you a hypothesis, which is an educated guess, but I will give you nothing less. So I don't know. I don't know. You got me with that one. But my opinion would be I think a lot of athletes use it and got away with using it for a long time. If you were maybe an athlete, but then they check you. So I don't know. How you doing? Listen, Tom. Well, I'm doing fabulous. I'm doing better than most, I would hope. I'm on the ocean's edge. I'm on the beach's edge. So I got a probably looks like a picture right there. But yeah, I got a piece of heaven right here. Look, I'll give you guys a view. That's the infamous Hollywood Beach. I'm doing bodybuilding from past 3 years, and I just want to know. Well, if you really want to know, do a whole lot of research. Do research till your brain hurts. And this way, and I wouldn't say do current research. Research on men that have used steroids before and where they're at now after they stopped using them. That's what I would research if I were you. I would research men that have quit steroids, and they could probably give you advice on the right amount to use without overdoing it, because too much of anything is not good for you. But if you do things in moderation, voila. So there is a way to do things. There's always a way to do things, the right way and the wrong way, your way, my way, and the right way. But yeah, I would just do a lot of research on those that have done it already. I would not try to do any research on any modern people that are just running their mouth that are selling it. Tell me, I want to listen to the people that put it in their body and they're not putting it in their body anymore, to the point where they've retired it. And I would say even give them like 5 years. We'll be in contact now. Well, I'm just giving you some advice. I don't be on the computer a lot. I'm not a computer guy. I'm just average dude that likes to mind his business. So, yeah. Ed is a moderator. Oh. So what do you buy? Okay, you in the gym and stuff. Okay, so all right, you work on your physique basically. How much do I make a day? Men don't ask. That's not a question to ask another man, you know. But the harder I work, the more it depends how much I work. Just like you with your muscles. That's why you're asking about steroids. How much do you work out? If you work out enough, you won't need no roids. If you work out a little bit, you won't cheat, you need the roids. Now, if I say I'm a hustler and I can't pull out some loose cash that I've been making today, then I'm not a hustler. Money that I made today, after I spent a whole bunch, because us hustlers can make us. Yeah, but India and America is way different. First off, all Indians are Indian. So all of you guys might be from the north, south, east. You got Punjabi, I forget the other one, and then you guys have different cultures too. You got some more religious. Then you got some deep religious Hindu. And then you guys get real deep, So I know a little bit about the history and the people. But you guys got to understand, as black men, we done did the 400 years of oppression. I'm not playing Sadhu Moosewala. Is that gangster dude, that Sadhu Moosewala? That's not the dude that got murdered, is it? Who is that real famous Indian dude that got taken out? I just did some research on him recently. He was the biggest Indian star ever. That's him? You bullshit, man. Oh, shit. I don't even know none of his songs. All I did is did yeah, you see, I do a lot of research, man. I love researching. I just watched the whole documentary on him. I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And out of the blue, I love researching. Like I said, yeah, man. He was, oh yeah, he brought the gangster shit over to India. That's right. Now I remember. Okay. Now I see. Yeah, he sure did. And he was real cool and laid back. He really was a smooth cat. Okay, okay. Look, I need to listen to him on my own time. That's what I want to do. I don't want to just play something and then act like, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, yeah, I'm not one of those dudes. Since I already researched him on my own, and that's funny, bro. Sidhu Moose Wala. How did I put that together? Must have remembered the spelling, I guess. Um, but yeah, I just watched Buddy, man. That's crazy how he got taken out. He got too big. When you get big, that's why I stay quiet and humble. Because once you get big, the wrong eyes get on you. And shit, you choose one side and you don't even know it. You choose the side of people and they're beefing with another people, and now you picked up their bad vibration and you didn't even know it. That happens. It could have happened to me a lot of times, but I just shake off. But yeah, man, I'm gonna listen to him on my own, and then if you catch me again or whatever, Gabrielle Halle, hey, how you doing? Bless. And then I'll listen to him. We catch up because that's how I like to have a little bit of insight on something before I bring it to not to say I don't thank you for giving me that that heads up. But yeah, man, that was a good connection there. Cause yeah, I watched the whole thing and he got involved with some kind of some big people, and yeah, man, I know. Bro, which phone are you using? A good one, an expensive one. Just know that. But yeah, man, that's a trip. You mentioned him twice, and I seen you say it before, and I was like, I don't know who the hell he's talking about. But yeah, man, that's a trip. That's a trip. I remember he has India. He had India in a headlock, man. He was huge. He should have just ran away over here to America, dude. See, in his case, he should have came over here and ran over there with fucking French Montana or something and got up under some of them dudes or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, man, he was huge, dude. Most people in America probably will never know who he is, but he was gigantic. He was larger than life. He sure was. I couldn't believe it, when I was doing the research, how big he was. And he worked very hard. He seemed like a real humble, good dude, man. But that's what happens to humble dudes. We get knocked off the map trying to. Yeah, that's why it's best to be alone. Wow, you see, I didn't even know that, bro. My day's going very well. How is your day going? I didn't even know that he was that. I just could tell from the documentary and how many people I seen in the crowd, and how I think the commentator was speaking about how he merged the hip hop culture, with, and he did it so effortlessly and seamless. And that's why I like give him his credit. I think that's what actually made me keep watching the documentary on him. He didn't seem like a hype. He didn't seem like he was trying to, he was playing a role, you know. I'm glad your day is going amazing, as is mine. He is after Billie Eilish? Shit. Wow. Wow. How does the American, how do we, I'm older, so I'm out the loop. But how do we, is that him global over there? Because I don't hear, is he big over here too? Wow, that's fucking crazy, man. Yeah, I'm gonna start listening to him. But I'm gonna try to find some of his first stuff. I ain't gonna listen to his recent stuff that he has, 50 million views that everybody jumped on now. that, you know, he got famous. I'm gonna go back into some, and you know what he mentioned in his last song, how he would, yeah, that's true. I do remember seeing that in the documentary. Yeah, that's facts. That's factual. Yeah, in the documentary he did, which is scary. You know, that's just so scary, man. You know, what's a man? That's, we have a saying in the word over here in the Bible. What's a man like Tupac? Exactly. You know, because you know the music is the devil. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, the lyre, you know, the pan and all that. The music is controlled by the devil. At one time, music was different. Um, and his inspiration was Pac. See, I don't remember exactly hearing that in the documentary, but of course, everyone, we're all inspired by Tupac, all of us. You know, so that is very much understandable. You know, Pac is all over the world. Um, I'm a big Pac fan, huge, huge. So yeah, man, that dude, man, he seemed like a cool dude, man. And I'm hard to get to like an artist. Yeah, man. Damn, that's crazy. And shit. So yeah, you guys got a little taste of our medicine, you know what I'm saying? But you see what comes with it. You see the curse that came with the gift. And me as an artist, I stay away from people because they want to mass produce my work. They want to carbon copy my shit. They want to put me on a conveyor belt and stamp my shit out so they could go sell my shit by the ton. I ain't with it, man. I ain't with it. So I'd rather live in poverty and have peace than live with riches and have, you know, and live, you know, in paranoia. Yeah, that's good, man. Go meet his family, man. Yeah, they need support, you know. They definitely need support. Um, yeah, definitely, man. That's that sacrificial lamb shit. When you sacrifice for your people and you become a sacrificial lamb. But do the people really love you? Or do they just talk about you and love your music, but do they really love you like you going to show respect to his family? You know, you going to pay your respect. That's what a real person does. Now, the rest of everybody, you already know, they probably just recent fans that jumped on the bandwagon and want to act like they crying for him, but they only know 3 songs by the dude. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happens. You know, people love us more in our death than in our life. And as an artist, I've had to go into hiding a few times because I've been locked up and jerked around a bunch of times. And so I just took a back seat because I've always been spoiled in the hood. The ghetto always spoiled me, always. And I ain't had to sell no dope, not a nickel bag. You know, I always sold like clothes, perfume, cologne, cool shit, legal shit. But the ghetto always spoiled me. So I said, you know what? Y'all can have this bullshit. And I went back to the hood. I've been in the hood now. I ain't been around famous people in more than 20 years. I mean, uber famous. I was doing all of the celebrities and rappers' shoes. Back when BMF was around and all that, I did Blue Da Vinci shoes. I did shoes for Busta Rhymes for his Big Bang. I did James Posey shoes for when the Miami Heat won the world championship. Forget what was that, 2006. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all better than I could tell y'all. It's funny. I mentioned that. Look what I have that I kept from 2007. Y'all not gonna believe this. That's the shoe I was talking about. This is a old flyer, Philly in Miami, 1056 Collins Avenue, for Miami Beach. This South Beach right here. This is a flyer from 2007. I still have it. These are the shoes I did custom. These ones went to a famous soccer player. I forget who he is, bro. When he died, that boy from Punjab Dreams fan. His commentary time. So I made these back in '07. I forget who these went to or these. These all went to real rich people because, look, I'm the creator of $1,000 Air Force Ones here, right here. This is a is this '06 or '05 or '06? I forget which year this is, but I created the first $1,000 Nike Air Force One way back before custom shoes were even popping like that. It was me and another dude named Chubb. This is Chubb's work right here. He did the dots. And then he used to dot up the shoes with dots and stuff. And then when I came with the Swarovski work, that was it. See, the top custom shoe was I think it was like $300 or $400 when it might have been five tops. But when I came, we broke the $1,000 barrier. I am the creator of the first $1,000 Nike Air Force One in Philly and Miami in 2005. Or it might have been between 5 and 7. Here is the proof right here. This is just some of it. I got all kind of videos. These were NBA championship shoes that went to James Posey. There it is, right there. Mixtapes, custom sneakers, DVDs, fitted caps, clothing, DVDs. I don't do those no more. Go ahead, ask your question, Gabrielle. Halle, go ahead. Be my guest. What do all them crowns with the 1 and the number 2 mean? Bro, love to hear Leather Chaser by Zara and US Polo. I have Air Jordan. Love to hear Leather Chaser by Zara and US Polo. I have Jordan Air. Do you play zombie games? No, I left. I stopped playing back when it was Super Nintendo. No, Nintendo 64 was the last one I got. I remember that control. Remember, I come up playing Nintendo, the original Square one, and Sega. So, I remember when games were fun. So, no, I don't play. I like to watch, because I'm no good with the controllers. So I always get hurt fast. They mean like you are the first, second, and third person to be in this life. Hold on, Gabriel. I have a question. Do you play zombie? They mean like you are the first, second, and third person to be in this live. Oh, okay. That's what the crowns mean? Okay, live. Okay. Thank you very much. First, second, third. Okay, number 2. Okay, fair enough. There is a good game called Days Gone, and it's like a pretty good scary, well, not scary zombie game. I'm playing Free Fire, and I love it to play. I don't play games anymore, guys. It's past me now. I'm kind of I play old games. Chess, checkers, Connect 4. I kind of stayed stuck in the late 90s, early 2000s. I kind of stayed that way because too much like weird stuff started happening after the 2000s. I started noticing all kinds of like cameras going up all over the place, and then the internet took over. So I like vividly remember this. I vividly remember the change from when it was no internet and everyone was still communicating and looking, in each other's eyes when we talk to now. What's this? This is reefer cigarette. So, like I said, I remember, so I just kind of like to keep my essence and stay concentrated. I watch a lot of YouTube and study a lot. So I do study a lot of YouTube. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm always studying like documentaries and why do I smoke? Because I'm old. And old people do that. No, I smoke because I've a habit. I'm an addict. It's the only reason people smoke. It's addiction. I'll keep. Well, hey, you got bullshit, you got horse shit, you got cow shit. With you just saying bullshit. Here, is that better for you? Huh? Yeah, but you know what? Shit, breathing that air over there in India, I know your ass ain't talking. If you go in the city in India, uh, do you want me to continue? I ain't trying to, I'm just trying to throw something back at you because I know it'll make my lungs hurt. I understand that. Yes, you right. You 100% right. You know what I'm talking about. Shit. Remember, I'm on the beach. So even though I smoke this, as soon as I roll down the window, all that saline air, all that salt air, saline, it clean my lungs out. And then they get back fresh again. You know what I'm saying? They get back fresh. So I gotta have fresh lungs because I be by the ocean all the time. But well, if you if you over there in the city over there, your ass better have on a motherfucking air mask when. I'm not saying 3M. You need the one with the that the painters use over there because it's a little rough over there. I'm not downing y'all, but I know my people. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I know every time I've been online a couple of times, and every time I smoke, y'all get on my head. Y'all bust my head up about smoke. You know what? Another one come. Yeah, another guy came in and got on me about the smoke. Look, I know. And I'm gonna stop when I go on my next vacation and I leave. I'm gonna leave the weed. I ain't gonna smoke no more. I'm gonna run away, take a vacation, stop for a couple of days, come back fresh. And I'm gonna come back fresh and revived and reborn. So can y'all just give me a little bit of look, I'm down to one now. Back up to four. I'm sorry, guys, but damn. Can I do what I do? And I don't want to hide stuff. I'm not one of these dudes that want to hide everything and be around here, or I'm gonna be myself, whether y'all like it or not. I'm going to go. I'm gonna go help out some other small content creators. Fair enough. I appreciate you helping me. I'm not a content creator. I'm just a creator giving y'all some content. I'm an artist. Bro, you know what? Smoking is not getting out your tension out. It will increase. Yeah, I understand all that. You guys are 100% right. You guys are right, but don't judge me. Even though I'm not shooting the messenger, you guys are right. I'm not mad at you guys, but let me do my thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing. Weren't you just asking me about steroids? Weren't you asking me about steroids? So you probably already doing the motherfucking things already. You probably already done did a cycle. You probably already did a cycle. I know they're called cycles. You might be right now a little angry right now, and this might have made the juice get you a little hurt. I know I've heard about how y'all get when y'all juiced up now. Y'all get all violent and want to beat on people for no reason and all that stuff. But guess what? This don't do that. I always tell people why drink and drive when you can smoke and fly. You ever seen a violent pothead? You ever seen someone smoke some weed and then get up off the sofa and take their finger out the potato chips, lick their finger, and then go hit somebody? You ever seen a pothead, smoke a joint, drive the car, and say, "Oh, I'm gonna go run some people over." Alcoholics do that shit. You get drinks are everywhere. We calm people. Yes, the smoke is bad. I know. Look. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you ass something. Humans been smoking since the beginning of time, okay? We've been smoking tobacco and little plants we done learned to dry and stuff for a long time. And we're probably not gonna stop, especially some of us older guys. You know, I'm an older dude. Now I understand everybody done ran off but you, because they don't see me smoke. Not two, one more came in. Everyone ran off because I don't hit a blunt. I'm sorry. You know. But hey, y'all like to watch Tupac smoke, so why can't Milo smoke? Shit. Shit, I'm an artist. It ain't like I just smoke and do nothing with my life. I'm 43 years old. I'm 43. I'm 43. Faux Trey. Faux Trey in the house. 43 in the house. And it's a beautiful thing to make it. Hey, no one says I'm old. You know, they can probably tell by the wisdom I speak with. But I get younger. I've always been told I looked younger. So I don't feel no type of way about my age. You know, I done took good care of myself. I get plenty of rest. I drank. Look, see, I'm going to tell. Oh, I ain't show y'all this earlier. This is what I be drinking on. If you know, you know. This one is packed. I mean, this one's packed. This one has 405 milligrams of electrolytes for replenishment. We got 7 times more potassium than sports drinks. I have 20 milligrams of lycopene, antioxidant defense. I have 350 milligrams of citrulline for muscle recovery. See, this is what you need to be drinking, fool. You know, you are not, bro. You are young when you become 60. Yeah, but you know what? In the United States, growing up in the hood, to make it to 43, is like double OG already. Triple OG is like 50, 60. That would be triple OG. Because most of us don't make it past 20, 24, 25, So to get out of our 20s and then get out of our 30s in the ghetto is considered old. Yes. They call me Unc already. I'm Unc. I'm big Unc in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm Unc. I'm already Unc. They call me Unc. Girls call me Sir. So, yeah. Trump, Trump does what Trump does. He's in Trump world. A lot of people like to talk about Trump, but look, let me tell y'all something. Motherfucker Trump live in Mar-a-Lago. Can you imagine what that is to live there? Look, he was living in Mar-a-Lago way before became the president. He was living in Mar-a-Lago. I mean, if you ever been up there, man, this shit is, the rich and famous don't got nothing on these people. These people are locked and loaded. So, I don't know. They all behind big closed walls, and we already know what extremely wealthy people are into doing behind those closed doors that they don't want nobody to see. We're already very aware of that. See, I was privy to this knowledge a long time ago. But I don't like to talk about this type of stuff because everybody business ain't my business. I like to mind my own business. No, I don't wear no goddamn contact lenses. Why you asking me so much questions as a man? You supposed to ask me intellectual knowledge. What's your age? Is I'm wearing contacts? The gym? I love. Okay, are you? I know. Okay, a lot of people like my eyes. Okay, a lot of people like my eyes. Yes, but you starting to ask questions that are starting to make me wonder if you know what I'm saying. You trying to get not kick knowledge back and forth, which is we have a conversation that's intellectual. 'Cause I wanted to be your friend. I don't do friends. I'm not a friendly guy. I only got on here to run my mouth because I got bored by the beach. I don't make friends. I'm in America. Nah, ain't no such thing as a good friend. The only friend I have is the Most High God. That's my friend. I don't do friends. Now you could maybe be my friend, but I gotta box you first. If you let me box you in the ring with gloves, if you want headgear, you could put on the headgear. I won't put on no headgear. You could hit me clean. If you go 3 rounds with me, I won't make them 3 minutes because that might be tiring for you. But since you work out, you should be able to do it. I want 3 rounds, 2 minutes apiece. That's 6 minutes of fighting. And then you take an intermission between, you get you a little 1 minute break or 2 minute break. Now we could get somewhere. Now we talking. That's my language. Now we talking. See, I like to talk with my hands. Yes, I'm crafty with words. Yeah, I'm swift lipping, ego tripping, but that's because I was a pimp for many years. I like to talk with these hands. So if we box and you gain my respect through your hands, then you could be my friend. I don't care if you love my eyes or not, but you're going to have to show me that you could at least dance with me in the ring. If you could show me that, so be it. But you got to show me. Now, if I get in the ring with your ass and I hit you with a hook and an uppercut and a straight right, and or hit you in your motherfucker, in your kidney, your liver, or your stomach, and you fold up, man, fuck all that. We men, dog. Now, if I hit you in one of your vital organs, and I ain't gonna hit you hard, I know how to place the punch, but I'm not gonna try to hurt you because I don't. And you fold up like a motherfucking blanket, you're gonna lose all the respect from me. Remember, I'm older now. You 19, I'm old, you know? So I don't want to hit you in your shit and then you fake like I hit you hard because I didn't hit you hard. I'm a real boxer, so we have control over what we do, and I'm not a show off. So I'm not gonna go in there and try to make an example out of you or try to, get a crowd to cheer because I popped you in your shit. But if you can bump, I'll give you. I'll extend the olive branch. But you gotta be bumping out the gate. Like you gotta show me something that you know what I'm saying. You gotta show me something. Otherwise, I don't want to hear all that shit. No, I don't know who that is. We talking about boxing right now. You know who Roy Jones Jr. is? See, that's the thing I love about us Americans, niggas in particular. Some, not all, cause some is weird too. We some fighting motherfuckers. FYI, we are some fighting people. So it's good to know how to fight because it's good. Well, you need to know how to do both. You need to know how to defend yourself with your words. I don't know who that is, bro. I'm an international athlete. I've been under a rock for years, bro. You got to bring me up to speed on shit. I'm serious. Like I've been under a rock for a long time, minding my business, letting the whole world speed up. I mean, I drive a Porsche, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot it. Okay, and then I'm gonna research after. Okay. Okay, cool, man. Hey, if you really doing stuff like that, then I respect that, bro. He said international athlete. Shit, then you need me to customize some of your shit. You need something done by the original, the Swarovski master. You need something customized by me. You need me to do a one-off. I do all one-on-one. I do artwork for galleries and make custom bronze and shit too. Bronze, huge Art Deco bronze pieces. That's what I really do now. I do artwork for galleries. I stopped doing all that shoe shit a long time ago and fashion and all that. I do custom bronze work. Um, but yeah, if you need something customized by me, and that's what I do. I make one-on-one pieces, man. But I'ma research who you is. Awa, Awais, Owais, Yakub. Owais Yakub. Sounds a little familiar. Owais Yakub. I don't know. Like I said, I don't lie. I don't try to act like I know something I don't. I've been living under a rock, but I'm a trendsetter. I'm one of the people that basically changed the trajectory of fashion and art. A long time ago, I did it. But the people, as I started climbing the ladder, as you probably know, as being an athlete and an international mover and shaker, it gets shaky up there, man. People do a lot of strange stuff, and then you got to kind of be in a box, and you got to go this way and do it like they say. Look, I ain't doing shit someone tell me to do. I ain't even never worked no damn job. I worked a couple jobs when I was younger, but I walked off them. I ain't listening to shit. I done studied enough and I know enough to understand I enjoy my own time right here on the ocean's edge. And that's something that's freedom. I have freedom. And freedom is something that's hard for a black man to get here in America, bro. I'm light skinned, so it's even worse for me. I ain't accepted fully by white or black. Picture that. At least niggas, they could run to a pile of niggas and be like, white boy did this to me. Come on, let's go beat his ass. Okay. A white boy could go run to a pile of the wood pile. Come on, let's go beat the nigger ass. Come on. My light skinned ass, they don't know what to do with me. So I had to fight everybody and figure it out. And everybody got some kind of prejudice in them, some kind of ulterior motive, some kind of psychological manipulation tactic, some kind of hidden agenda. Everybody, everybody. I'm one of the few people that don't. I like to lay it all on the table. But as I'm getting older now, I need to learn to shut up. I've been talking all my life and still having my way. Now I'm getting older. I just want to sit back and let y'all do it. Y'all teach me now. I learn from y'all. That's how I do it. I ain't teaching nobody shit because people don't listen any goddamn way. They want to hear you, but they don't want to listen. They want to be the teacher, but hey, you ain't gonna be no good teacher if you ain't no good student. You can't be no good motherfucker on a restaurant if you can't be no good waiter. That's people don't want to pay their dues. And if you are a international athlete, then you've been doing athleticism all your life, unless you were maybe one of the gifted people that got in a little later. But you've had to grind and grind and grind and grind and grind until you got yours. And you had to compete with people that were better than you, that had to make you better. And they inspired you to do better because competition builds character. So as you competing, it's gonna let you grow. As your character gonna grow, you're gonna feel better in your skin. That's why I came to you on the boxing shit. Because if you could at least understand me with the boxing, then I understand you most likely have a unique fingerprint. But a lot of the questions you asking is contrary to psychological prowess or high intellect. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff you saying just is basic. Like you might be more brute than brawn, more brute than brain. But I was brains and brute, so I do artwork and I like to fight. So I kind of I got the dualities. I could be around rich white folk and then go down in the hood with all my niggas. So I got the duality. Always have had it, always will have it. And I feel more comfortable around po niggas that don't got shit than being around folks with money. And because they ain't no good. They ain't no good. And they can't, people with money ain't no good. And they can't fight. They can't fight. I don't like people that can't fight. I don't like people that's fighting. Because a lot of people that's fighting can't fight either. That's why they want to fight. They don't know how to fight. They want to hit someone and just knock them out. Boom. And they say, no. See, fighting taught me a lot. It taught me the heart of man. I'll never forget that. It taught me the heart of a man. I seen a lot of niggas fold. I don't know who you is. You looking at me, I don't know what you look like. I wouldn't give a damn. You being quiet too long. So I'm gonna go on and know what I'm saying, give you a view of the air conditioning unit. Cause it's down to one, 8 thumbs up. I'ma look you up, bruh. Um, I do fight with Bear. I'ma look you up real quick. I'm about to get off the live chat. I don't know how to use this shit. It's just you. You've been watching me too long. I'ma look your ass up and see what happened. All right, bless him.